So for your first question, Robert, would you mind telling us a little bit about your experience on how a unified platform has helped you run your day-to-day operations?
Absolutely. Having a unified platform with Busology has been a game changer for us here in Thomas County. We're when you're overseeing transportation for thousands of students across dozens of routes, communication and coordination are everything. Before we adopted a unified system, we were bouncing between spreadsheets, emails, phone calls, and multiple pieces of software that didn't talk to each other. That kind of fragmentation creates room for error and eats up valuable time. Now, with everything centralized with Busology, my team and I have real-time access to routing, GPS tracking, student ridership maintenance, and communication tools, all at our fingertips, all in one place. It's like having a command center at our fingertips. It's been a great tool for us here at Thomas County. We can respond faster, make more informed decisions, and support our drivers, parents, and schools with greater confidence. It brings peace of mind knowing we're operating efficiently, safely, and transparently here at Thomas County.
Awesome, Robert. Thank you for sharing that. And that sort of segues into a second question, which is you recently made the decision last year to implement parent-facing tools, a parent app and a parent portal to be precise. This is something that you and I had discussed, I would say about 4 years ago, something like that. But back then you had decided not to do it. It was not the right moment. So I'm just interested in learning a little bit of what changed. Why did you decide to do that now? And also, I know that you've implemented a few tips and tricks to increase adoption from the parent side on technology like that. You mind sharing a little bit of what those has been?
Absolutely. We considered rolling out a parent app a few years ago. We done a pilot program. We didn't get much response from that pilot program. I just felt that the technology maybe needed to mature. I wanted something that would truly deliver value and not just another login for parents to remember. Fast forward to now, and the tools available have significantly evolved. What really convinced me was how the current parent-facing solutions integrate seamlessly with the transportation platform. With the GPS tracking, student scan in and scan out data, and route updates, they're all synchronized in real time. That level of transparency builds trust with families. We rolled it out with a focus on communication and simplicity. We worked with our schools to get the message out early through newsletters, social media, and we even went to open houses and gave out flyers at open houses. We emphasize one key point. This tool is about safety and peace of mind. Once parents understood they could check on their child's bus in real time without having to call the school for transportation or call the transportation office, it clicked. Everybody jumped on board. As a result, it's been night and day here with our transportation department. The call volume for parents has dropped significantly. We're seeing fewer missed pickups because parents can see exactly when the bus is coming, when it's going to arrive. They can set proximity alarms, and they're able to see the bus when it's 5 minutes out. And when delays happen, they're not caught off guard. The biggest win, parents feel connected and informed. In today's world, that matters more now than ever. Parents, that's at the top of their radar. They want to know where their kid's at. They want to know where the bus is going and when it's coming. So it's been a great tool.
That's great. Robert, there's a question for you in here. Transportation directors wear a lot of hats. How does having one unified platform make your job and your team's job easier? Do you have a sense of that? I mean, you juggle a lot of balls as a transportation director, like many do out there, right?
Yeah, sure. So it's like everything syncs. So it's like having everything right at your fingertips. So you can send out messages, you can receive messages from parents when you have the parent app. And a lot of that, the call volume has reduced greatly, which saves money also. If you're like us, there's been many a times where I've had to send a bus back out to an address because they missed the bus, or having the parent app. If they have the parent app downloaded, they're able to see the bus, and so they don't miss the bus that often. So it's cut down on a lot of the call volume, and so frees up time for other things that we have to do.
You want to expand on that? Now, I assume that means parent communications has improved, so the parents have more visibility, which is why your call volume. So let's look at it prescriptively, right? By having the platform now, as a result, that's what you're seeing, right? Is that how you're?
Yes. Yes, the communication is key, and that saves time. Knowing where our buses are with the GPS tracking also saves time. If we have any issues, all buses are required to have two-way radios. If they have an issue on the bus and they call in, we know exactly where that bus is at. So that also saves time. Saving time is something that every director needs in their life.
Now, how's it helped you manage with shortages, right? So I know directors were driving buses, you got mechanics driving buses, you got routers driving buses. I mean, if you got a CDL, you're driving a bus. So like, has this helped alleviate a little bit of the pressure in terms of driver shortages or mechanic shortages, things like that?
Well, with the driver app, and with the being able to have the directions to the route at our fingertips, it has definitely made it easier for sub drivers to drive. They have the whole route information in front of them, so that eases the pressure for driving a school bus. And that's helped in that sense where people are, the pressure is not so severe when you're on a route that you've never been on, and you're able to see the route information right before you, and the GPS tracking. So that's helped.
And then, Robert, again, also for you, another question that came in talking about student data, like updating your SIS and getting that into this platform. Is there latency? Is it pretty streamlined? What's the process? What have you experienced?
Busology integrates with our student data platform every night, and so it pulls information to Busology. I do have a data entry person, and so and that's her job. She goes in and makes sure that the students are assigned to the correct routes and things like that. But the new data that comes in, that's her job. She puts her eyes on it so that everything is accurate in our routing system, and all the students are assigned and aligned exactly the way they should be. And that changes from day to day. You have to have someone to work in that area from day to day to make sure everything is accurate. There's one thing that's really helped, and I think it's a great tool with Busology with the routing software. If we do have a route that has changed dramatically, and we need to know exactly where that route is going now, they have what they call AI route creator, and you can click on that and it picks up the GPS data from a set time that you specify and creates a route with stops and route times. That has saved a ton of time, and it makes sure that our routes are accurate. And then we can take that route then, it automatically assigns, it's automated to assign the students if you click to assign the students. And that has helped us tremendously with some of our routes that may have changed over the course of time. With all the changes that go on with people moving in and out of districts and student changes. So that's really helped and saved a lot of time with that.